Hey, what's up guys, this is Kazooie here, and welcome to episode 2 of Skill into Glory on FIFA 18. If you somehow missed out the first episode, then be sure to check it out first. Click on the icon in the top right hand corner, or check out the description where you can find a full playlist of the FIFA 18 Skill into Glory series. So, yeah, in the previous episode, I checked out the comments, and I've seen some of you guys saying that you don't trust me that I actually finished this series. Well, believe me, I'll be finishing it for FIFA 18. We're going to try to reach Division 1, which hopefully we will do, and obviously win it as well. Now, I'm going to quickly explain why I did not really complete the series, even though I did reach Division 1 on both FIFAs, on 16 and 17. But yeah, for FIFA 16, I actually went away during this period with Soufiane Touzani. I went on a tour with him for 1 month, so I was away for 1 month, even though I did pre-record all stuff and also edit it. I think I still upload during that time as well. But when I came back, I just had no interest in finishing Division 1. And the main reason also was because FIFA 16 was not my game. I didn't like it when I was at the capture event. That's what I also told the people at EA, because the gameplay was just so different compared to what it was for FIFA 15, which was probably one of my favorite games. So yeah, it was a big shame that I never really finished it for FIFA 16. For FIFA 17, I unfortunately had some family problems, which yeah, I couldn't really do much about myself, apart from maybe ignore and just focus on YouTube, but it was hard to do during the time. So I'll be focusing all my time right now on FIFA 18 on YouTube and stuff. So hopefully you guys will support me, and hopefully you guys like the videos. If you of course do, feel free to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. But anyway, on the screen you can see that I actually was on my main account first, and then I actually sent some stuff from the catalog over to my second account. It's a tip for you guys as well to do if you have 2 accounts, or if you have a friend that is like a higher level in the EA catalog than you, then just ask him, or just feel free to send over stuff from your main account to your other account, because it will help you throughout your journey on FIFA 18. But anyway, as you can see, the first pack I opened was actually a daily gift. Remember to do this every single day, because it will help you out so much. I've seen people getting 5k as a daily gift. 5,000 coins as a daily gift is amazing. I got a silver pack, which isn't amazing, but just make sure to log in either on the web app, on your phone, on your iPad, or whatever to get a daily gift. They don't count for consoles, so it has to be on a mobile device, or on your PC, or on your laptop, or whatever. So make sure to do that every single day, and you'll just get some free stuff, really. Everyone loves free stuff, so be sure to do it. After that, I decided to actually quick sell some of the items, and also decided to sell on some of the players we got from our reward packs. Now, the first thing I did was actually check if the players would actually sell. If they wouldn't, I would simply quick sell, because I wanted to get a starter team as soon as possible, and obviously wanted to get into some gameplay action as soon as possible as well. You can see, I think within the hour, all the players sold, even some of the low-rated silver players. I think they sold for the squad building challenges, but just list all your players up and just see if they would sell. If they don't, you can simply quick sell them. It's very easy. After that, I decided to buy my first team, and you can see me bidding for a player called Antunes from the Liga Santander from Getafe. I actually managed to get him for quite cheap, for 750 coins, but whilst I actually stored him in my club, I noticed that he didn't fit in my team. He didn't get full chemistry. So after that, I decided to list him up again for 2k. And guess what? He sold instantly as well. So this is a really, really good way to make quick coins. Pretty much look for players that go for something, try to get them cheap on open bids, and then sell them on for the full price. It's really, really easy to do. Anyway, moving on to the first team I've decided to make for this Road to Glory, Road to Division 1. It's a mix of La Liga players and also Ligue 1 players. The reason why I went with sort of a hybrid was because we got that free Marquinhos, and I obviously want to use him. So yeah, in goal we have Areola. Left back we have Carol, a silver player from Sevilla with decent stats. Then the 2 defenders are Jemerson, Marquinhos. Right back is Montoya. Then we have this man, I only picked him up for 700 coins. Orellana, very good shot on him, 4-star skill moves, some good dribbling as well, and 80 pace. Defensive mid is Maya, I think. Then we have this guy, Zurutuza, who actually goes for something right now, which you will see in the upcoming episodes, that actually managed to get some nice profit on him because of a certain squad building challenge, I think. Left wing, we have this Argentinian guy, which I just cannot pronounce the name of. Looks good though, 4-star skill moves, bad weak foot. Striker, we have Loic Remy. His pace has been downgraded so much, which I was really surprised at. I still wanted to use him though, since he kind of looked decent. And then as the right wing, winger, we have Joel Campbell, who now plays for Real Betis with 4-star skill moves and I believe 2-star weak foot as well. These are my instructions. They aren't anything amazing. Like, the only instructions I use is stay back while attacking for my fullbacks, and then for the CDM, stay back whilst attacking as well when it comes to like attacking runs. And I think for my wingers it is stay forward when it comes to defensive support. That is the only thing I do usually. I'm not really kind of guy who goes into custom tactics and stuff, so don't ask me anything about it. The only thing I change are the player instructions and obviously the player rules and stuff, but that's about it really. Anyway, we're gonna go what will be the first game of this series, and we come up against a Turkish league side in the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. I was tempted to actually start off with a Turkish league team as well, but then I noticed that a squad building challenge like the league one is actually based around the Turkish league, where you can get that special charisma, so I decided not to go for it. But you can see our first chance with our left winger, Alexander. Just gonna call Alexander. His weak foot was bad, but I mean, I did not expect it to be this bad. It almost went out for a throw-in. Then we got another chance with Remy. Very good save from his goalkeeper, which resulted in us getting a corner. We whip it in with Orellana. We win the header, and then we somehow managed to pick it out with Campbell, who managed to tap it over the line, make it 1-0, and get us the first goal in the series. And what a goal to remember as well. Just your typical FIFA BS goal, I guess. And yeah, they also are in FIFA 18, so do not be surprised if you concede one of those. Anyway, starting off with a couple of skill moves here. A good chance here from Remy. Hits the post there, unfortunately. Then we move on here with Alexander, who crossed it in. Crosses are very, very useful in FIFA 18. That is definitely one of the things I noticed. And a good header there from a midfielder, Orellana, who makes it 2-0 within less than 30 minutes of play. And Zurutuza here plays it on through to the striker, Remy, who shoots it into the back of the net to make it 3-0 already. And we're still in the first half. Then moving on, Remy here with a new skill move called the 1-foot spin. I did a tutorial on it. Be sure to check it out if you haven't already. I will be doing more tutorials throughout the year as well about each and every single skill move. There will be a playlist on my channel and most likely in the description as well, so be sure to check it out if you haven't already. Then on the stroke of half time, he managed to cross it into Burak Yilmaz, which I think was meant to be a slide tackle from him. But he was lucky enough to pick it up with his striker and actually make it 4-1 to do something back. Then to the second half we go, pick it up with Alexander on the left hand side. Again, the 1-foot spin to beat the defender. Cross it into Maya Arsidi, and would have been a very nice goal there. Good save from his goalkeeper. Then 58th minute on the right wing, it is Joel Campbell, pushes the defender away. Then we go inside the box with a new skill move. We cross it in to Alexander, who goes with a very nice diving header to make it 5-1 and definitely make it game over. It was my first game in Ultimate Team basically, since I hadn't played on my main account either. And yeah, it was surprisingly going well. Like, scored lots of goals. I didn't really know what to expect, since it was obviously Division 10 and everyone who pretty much started on the early access is still in Division 10. So the kind of opponents you come up against don't really reflect the division you're in. So yeah, didn't know what to expect, as I said. But anyway, we managed to get a first rage quit as well in our first game, which was a bit of a surprise, but throughout the game I kind of understand it, because this guy didn't really create that much. Anyway, moving on to what will be the second game of the episode, we come against a Premier League team with 5 at the back, with Sane, Carroll and Shaqiri up front, so pretty good striking for us. But we start off in the 3rd minute, tried to chip his goalkeeper, Karius. Unfortunately, didn't go in first time, which was a shame, but a few minutes later we pick it up here with Remy, who turns around nicely and shoots it into the back of the net nonetheless to give us the early lead in the game. Then 16th minute, a 1-2 here with, again, Remy plays it on through to Joel Campbell, goes with a finesse shot, hits the post, and again a big chance which doesn't go in. And also in this game we created a lot of opportunities in the first kind of half, the first few minutes, and we definitely should have been up 2 or 3-0. We do make it 2-0 with Alexander, a good shot there, cross goal, to give us a more of a comfortable lead. And he gets himself a huge chance with Andy Carroll. Takes some time, but then he absolutely skies it with, I think, his weaker foot. And yeah, weak foots this year, you saw the first chance we had in the first game. Like, they actually sort of reflect how they actually are. Like, I've seen people scoring bangers in FIFA 17 with players who only have like 2-star weak foot or something. And yeah, for FIFA 18 it seems like they kind of fixed it. At least that's my experience in the first couple of games I played on the game anyway. Then moving on to the second half, you have this situation where I pulled off a skill move and then I went down inside the box. I first thought that was, yeah, it was meant to be a penalty. But then I noticed, like, it is not FIFA 17. In FIFA 17, you could get penalties so and so easily. If you did one skill move inside the box, you would get a penalty if you sort of ran into the defender. They seem to kind of fix the referees as well in FIFA 18. I've been in situations, though, where I definitely should have had a free kick or maybe a penalty, but it wasn't given. So, yeah, I'm still not really fully sure on that. But I feel that referees compared to FIFA 17 are a lot better. If you have played the game already, feel free to let me know in the comments down below as well. If you think the referees are better or they're just the exact same, they're still shit basically. Now we move on back to the gameplay. Towards the end, my opponent managed to get himself a goal as well. A rebound goal here with Shaqiri, which managed to put an end to the game as well. We ended up winning our second game as well, 4-1. And that means we're very, very close to promotion already. Then before we jump into the final game of the episode, I applied some fitness cards to the players. As you can see, some players are low on fitness. I tend to have my players above 90 fitness. Otherwise, I simply don't want to play a game with them because I feel that it drains the stamina way too much if you start with them like during mid-80s or something. But anyway, going in what will be the final game of the episode. Again, we come up against a full Premier League side. And we start off very well, just like we did in the previous game. After 4 minutes, we make it 1-0 with Zuratuza. Then I tried to get a long shot in there with Marquinhos. Pick it up with Orellana. A few skill moves. Then a very good shot. We hit the post. Still in the first half. Maya plays it on through here to Remy. A nice heel flick. We tried to go for a shot and we completely skied as well. I probably put too much power onto that shot. Otherwise, it would have definitely gone into the top corner. Then in the 40th minute, after a very good skill move here from Remy, again it is Zuratuza, the centre mid, who gets himself on the score sheet to make it 2-0 and gives a more comfortable lead. Then a few minutes into the second half, he has Benteke on the ball, good shielding work, and he plays it on through to Delph, who goes for the first time finesse shot and shoots it into the top corner very nicely to do something back. So I was kind of afraid that I was going to give this game away, but then after a good run here from Remy, he makes it 3-1 and pretty much makes an end to this game as well, because in the 62nd minute, after he again took a shot with Delph, he decided to press start and randomly rage quit. I'm not too sure why, because he obviously still had some chances to get himself back into the game. It was only 3-1 and I think a lot of minutes left as well. But he decided to leave again. The second rage quit in the first episode, which is kind of weird. You can see he had more shots as well in total. But anyway, that's going to be the end to this episode. We're going to be ending this video where we actually do promote to Division 8, even though we still have one game left in order to win the title. So hopefully we'll do that in the next episode. But anyway, guys, really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.